to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in the studio today by my friend Jay Sparks, whose title is the director of the Fishman Center for Entrepreneurship at Columbia College.
That's right.
Oh, but Jay, I know you. You do a lot of things.
Right. There's not just one hat. There's lots of hats.
Yeah, there's lots of hats. Tell us about some of those hats, Jay.
Oh, my gosh. Well, apparently you get known for things when you start being consistent with things, which is how that works. I'm learning. Still at this age, I'm learning. So I'm known for doodling during meetings.
Yes.
Apparently, some of my doodles are sought after now. I believe someone close to the 411 has a little gallery of sorts at her desk.
Yes.
And so I love that and love that those things kind of get picked up in the wake of me leaving them behind. I also do art, so I do custom skateboards for people.
Yes.
And then actually in a weird sort of way, that ties into you get known for these things, and then I guess you take on the role of the local celebrity.
Do you like how you do that in air quotes? Because I do it too.
You have to.
I know.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
We talked about that last time we hung out, I think. And so now with that hat on, I'm participating in Celeb RT through Access Arts of Columbia, which is Access Arts is an incredible organization, does so many cool things to bring art to people who might not normally have the ability to, people with delays, veterans, all kinds of folks that can get in there and take these classes and enjoy art. So with Celeb RT, you get paired up with people from the community. And when I got asked to do it, I had to ask whether I was the artist or the celebrity.
Now, that's a first.
Right.
Am I the artist or am I the celebrity? Which one? And then they told you were the celebrity.
They told me I was a celebrity, which kind of was a bummer, sort of, in a way, right? Like, I'm like, oh, okay. And then they did say maybe you'd be the first person to ever be the celebrity and then come back a different year and be an artist.
I like that.
Which was cool. It's a cool thought.
I like it.
And so we got our pairings recently. You get paired up with a local artist and a videographer. And I got paired up with David Spear, who his work is incredible, right?
Absolutely.
And Carl Bussin is our videographer. And the tie-in there is I was commissioned for Carl's last birthday to paint him a skateboard. So he has one of my skateboards sitting at his house that I did for him already, and then we ended up getting paired together for this. And I think our team's going to knock it out of the park.
Oh, that sounds like a team that might knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, a little bit. For people who don't know, David Spear, if you've ever eaten at Sophia's.
Yep, you've seen his work.
You've seen murals around town because that's what he does.
Yep.
And wow, is he talented?
He's very talented.
Yeah. So do you think, okay, here's a question, because this will be kind of like I was with Dancing with the Stars. So you have a little art under your belt, right?
Sure, right.
So how do you, as the celebrity, not take over the process from the artist?
We had at the event, they actually had us do a little reality show game, right?
Yeah.
And we had to sample a local beverage, and we had to come up with a name and a branding for it. And we had 15 minutes to come up with a name and a branding. And as we were going, some of the other teams looked over and they were like, that's not fair. You have two artists. Because David was sketching and I was helping color things in and do stuff. We were working in markers on a big piece of butcher paper. And the other teams were like, that's not fair. They have two artists. And I'm not going to say we won that event, but we might have won that little reality show event. So we got off to a good start.
You got off to a good start.
Yes,
that's a great way to start it.
That's right.
Because when you have a little bit of experience, you come to the table with, I'm sure you're creative.
Yes.
The way your mind works.
Of course.
When you hear whatever the thing is, then instantly your mind starts running to kind of figure out what it is, what its end result is going to be.
And I think one of the strangest things of the whole thing was that David and I have never met until that event. We had just never crossed paths, and yet it was almost like a stepbrothers moment. We were like, did we just become best friends during this event? Like, we just connected on so many levels. So I don't think we're going to have any problem with one, take. I defer to him in the art, but I think I can be of assistance.
Understood. I felt a little bit like that Dance with the Stars. Like, I'm probably going to get on your nerves a little bit because I have some ideas.
Sure.
But we were able to match that up really well.
Good.
It was super fun.
Well,
it was super fun.
That's good. I'm excited for the process. I'm excited for Celeb RT and to help Access Arts. And I think, mid-September is the auction for that.
Yeah.
So we need tons of people to come out and get yourself a piece of Spears Sparks original art.
Oh, Spears Sparks original art. That's
right?
Catchy.
Right?
That's catchy.
We're there.
But you're a radio guy, so of course you know.
Sure.
You know what works.
I know. We're there. We've done all the things.
You
Again,
know what
more
works.
hats, more hats.
That's what I'm saying. More
Yeah.
hats, more hats.
You
And, you know,
betcha.
I've been having this conversation, you know, lately with people about being, it's okay to be different things. Like the title that we see on the screen for you, that's not all you are. That's not all you do.
Right.
You do all these other things.
Right.
And sometimes we have to give ourselves permission.
Yeah.
To be all the things that we are. We're not
Exactly.
like single faceted people.
We shouldn't be, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
hope not. And so, yeah, we got to get out in the community and celebrate that as well.
Yeah.
And so I love that. I mean, even at Columbia College this year, my first year there, just getting settled and loving everything about that. And CC and Access Arts have come together to help support our team,
Oh,
which
good.
that's a win-win. Everybody, I was an art major when I went to school there, ended up with an art minor. So just love that for everything. But even there, the business school, because my position, the center is within the business school.
Yes.
And they write an article for the Tribune once a month,
Yeah.
the BizBuzz articles. And one of my BizBuzz articles got picked up by MSN Money. It was on the front page of MSN Money.
Wow.
So like here I am just jotting down this thing for the Columbia Tribune, and here we go off to the races, right? With something that goes and breaks and gets big stuff. So
You just never know.
Yeah. And so just wear all the hats. Just try on all the hats and wear all the hats.
Try all the hats, wear on all the hats, because you never know.
That's right.
Honestly, sometimes the hat you think
Yep.
is going to be the one,
That's right.
it may end up being something a little bit different.
And listen to other people along the way.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good advice.
Right.
Listening to
We-
other people
we
is
do
good
that.
advice.
We
And
do that.
it's nice to have other people like yourself in the community that you can call
Yes,
and
right.
run things by. I hope everybody listening and watching has people
Yes.
really around them
Yes.
that they can call and like run different things by.
Exactly.
Talk about.
Yep.
Yeah. Jay, I'm just going to have you back often because you are just interesting to talk to.
Well, yeah. Any hat, anytime.
Yeah. I love radio people. Yeah. Any hat, anytime.
Yes.
That's what your segment will be called.
Okay, we'll do it.
Any hat, anytime.
That's right.
You like it?
I'm in. Yeah.
All right. I know you are.
Yeah.
Jay, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, Donica.
I appreciate you.
Yes.